Alright guys, it's me, Metalman8713 here today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright guys and gals on YouTube, it's me, Metalman8713 here today. How's it going? I'm here to bring you another collection video today. If you guys saw my CD collection video the other day, well, yesterday, actually, you'll know that I've got a very big update to the collection, and also in two other formats which I'm going to show today. Cassette, which it's inside the footstool I'm sitting on right now for this video, and also, for the very first time ever, right here, vinyls and singles today. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I did a bit of a joke really at the beginning of my CD collection video. I did not purchase any of the CDs. I'll tell you how I really came about them. My dad was having a bit of a clear out upstairs right in the loft, and also the CDs what you saw on the CD racks, the vinyls and the cassettes, all belonged to him originally, and when he had a clear out he asked me if I want them, so yep, I said yes, and that's how I came about all these records. And also I'm also really into that music, so yep, and I also really wanted the collection when the time came eventually to clear out. So yep, you'll save a lot of trouble selling them all. Well, in this vinyl collection and singles, most of these were my dad's originally, but he gave them to me, I'll say again, and also, apart from two which are on the top on there, which I bought myself, which are both your vinyls which you can buy today. Well, anyway, in this one, I'm going to talk you through my my brand new vinyl collection and singles that will, most of this, you know, which is like the music I'm into in this collection. There's like rock and heavy metal music in there, mainly, and a bit of something else as well. Well, most of these records are from most of them, since they were my dad's, and which he now gave to me, they originally came out from the 80s, almost, well, yeah, so yeah. Well, for this one, for this one, just similar to the CD one, I've grouped them in the order of the bands as well, except the singles. Well, anyway, let's get started with the collection. I have no idea what this one is right here. I'm not sure if this one really counts. I have no idea how this one got into the collection, but it's not. I don't think it is me dad's actually. I think it probably belonged to me grandma. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this one really counts. Actually, this one's called the one and the only Glenn Miller Band. I don't know. I have no idea what this one is, but it does say all the songs in the back were recorded from 1939 to the early 40s. And also, this man on the front also stars in the Christmas classic film It's a Wonderful Life, which, it's a great festive classic film actually. And also, just forgot to say in the corner, it is from HMV. There's the original his Master's Voice type place. So, yep. Right there. I have no idea what this one is or where it came from. But I think that could be a soundtrack to a film, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put that down there for now. 1 minute. Just moving me Radio Times out the way. And, well, yeah, singles. Let's get started on the singles. What have we got in here? To start with, we've got a single I've got a single which is called these two songs are called The Lone Ranger and Quantum Jump. I have no idea where I have no idea where these ones came from. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna do this in two parts. I'm gonna do the singles, and then part two you'll be able to see the vinyls then. Yeah, this single's called. I have no idea what this one is or where it came from. Sorry, just having a look on there. Anyway, these 33 and a half. This has got two songs in it: The Lone Ranger and Quantum Jump. I wonder what that is. And there's one on this side called The Seance and Quantum Jump. Do you know what? I wonder what that is. Here's one which I'm familiar with. Deep Purple. This is Smoke on the Water. And this has got two B-sides called Bird Has Flown and Grab Splatter. Smoke in the Water. Classic. Fantastic. About the Montreux Casino burning down when Frank Zappa and the Mothers played there in the early 70s, and some idiot person shot the place down with a flare gun, and there was smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Yep, Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. It's called New Live and Rare Volume 3. What else have we got here? We've got the Electric Light Orchestra with a song called I'm Alive from the 1980 film with Olivia Newton-John in called Xanadu. Xanadu! Called I'm Alive. Oh, yep, from the soundtrack, and there's the back of it. ELO. Oh, yep. Oh, and also, I found a few of these in here. These were in when records were originally in shops. I think there was also a few very cheap ones that you could get from a magazine, or very cheap ones you can buy. Like this one, this is a very unusual one. This is this is sort of one of the very cheap ones you could buy at the time. At the time, well, this one's got Gillan, Gary Moore, and Telephone. But the only thing is, when I tried this one, it doesn't really work properly. This one's got Gillan, Purple Sky, and Wishing Well from Corridors of Power, and Telephone. So there's a song on here called Squeeze. Here's a classic Motorhead EP, Motorhead, The Golden Years, featuring the famous classic lineup, the famous three on there, and there's Fast Eddie Clarke, Phil Filthy Animal Taylor, and Lemmy himself, and yep, quite good, excellent, fantastic. Here's another Deep Purple single here, Black Knight. Well, this is actually a re-release of the single, actually, when the compilation album Deepest Purple came out in 1980, and it's got Speedkin on the B-side as well. So yep. This one looks like it's from a Deep Purple concert from 1970. I think it looks like. Just right before, it could it could alternately take place a bit in a way. Right. Found another one in here called Elvis Costello. I've listened to a bit this one. It's actually quite good, actually. I think this one's from 1979. I think it is. Yes, it is. Yep. It's one of the punk new wave artists to come out. We've got Blondie in here. We've got Heart of Glass, the famous disco hit, very famous disco hit from 1979, and a B-side called Rifle Range. We've got another. Well, here's another one for you. This is Gary Newman and Tubeway Army. This is Our Friends Electric. And the B-side of that single is We Are So Fragile. When he was in these two were made when he was in Tubeway Army in 1979, before he went off to do a solo career of his own. There's the older EMI logo on there as well. Look quite good. And here's another one. Another odd one I found here called Jilted John. And on the other side a song called Going Steady by Jilted John. Alright, I'm wondering who they are. We've got Ian Gillan Band here, and this is the single of New Orleans. Fantastic, actually. And here's another cheapy one, which I found in here. It is can't see. It is Squeeze. Freebie Runway. I found another cheapy one which I found on this blue disc. I don't know if you can see this. This says on here, it says Y&T. It's got 3 songs from the 1982 album, 81-82 album, Black Tiger. It's Hell or High Water, Black Tiger on here, and Forever. And Billy Squire is on the other side, and there's a song called Everybody Wants You, and on this one, and Emotions in Motion. This one's missing the case. This is this one's more novelty. This is the Tweets, the Birdie song, and the B-side is Mellow Terrain. The song. Well, I'll try again. There we are, done it. Yeah, this is the Tweets, the Birdie song on this side, and on this side of the single you've got a song called Mellow Terrain. Something like John Lennox on here. Here's another classic Motorhead EP. This one's got Motorhead and their label mates Girls' School, which they're doing a tour in March together, and Girls' School are one of the 2 support bands at the group. This was released at the height of New Wobham in 1981. This is Motorhead Girls' School, right here. St. Valentine's Day Massacre, quite brilliant, in fact. And also the songs off this EP I've also got on a CD version of Ace of Spades as well. So yep, this one. So this one, yeah, quite good, in fact. Or some people called them Headgirl when they did this collaboration. This is St. Valentine's Day Massacre. They features them on the front as hitmen and hitwomen. Yeah, fantastic. We've got a Judas Priest single here. This is off Screaming for Vengeance, and this is one of their very, very well-known songs. You've Got Another Thing Coming. Quite excellent. And there's also a video recorded for this as well, from 1982. There's a man coming out of a power station while they're playing at Battersea Power Station, and also when the man tested his decibel watts, the band blew him up, said, "Get it for you!" They did that. Yeah, quite fantastic, brilliant. Long live the Priest. Here is a all-time classic, and probably this is a Motorhead song which most casual listeners would be very familiar with. This is Ace of Spades. Brilliant. This is the title track of the album itself, which I've got on vinyl, which I'll show you in part 2. We've got here the Sex Pistols, Something Else, which is taken from... It's from a soundtrack to the film Rock and Roll Swindle, which was about the Sex Pistols. It came out in 1979 after they disbanded. Great artwork on the front and back. Look at that. Look at that on the back. Fantastic, and on the front. Yep, excellent. Got quite a few more to do, and then we'll move on to albums afterwards. We've got these are two songs from the film Grease on this one. On this side is Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta, You're the One That I Want on this side, and on this side, this one is Ernie Watts' I Don't Know to Drive in movie. Both these songs were from the hit 1978 film Grease. You know, quite good actually, fantastic. What have we got here? We've got a... Now here's a one which I found. Here you go. Darts. Daddy Cool, The Girl Can't Help It on this side, and on this one it's Darts. There's a medley, and there's a medley on here. Two medley excerpts on here, and there's a song called Shotgun on there. I still need to have a listen to that, see what it's like. I have no idea how this one got in here. I've also found a couple of albums in there as well. I have no idea how they got in there or where they came from. This is called Spit the Pips, Never Grab a Boogie. I have no idea who these are. I wonder who they are. What's this one? We've got the Boomtown Rats on here. Got the Boomtown Rats, She's So Modern on this side, and the B side would be Line Again, both from the Boomtown Rats. I've listened to one of their songs, excerpt, quite good. Here's one, which one of my favourite bands, Iron Maiden, and this is a double A side, Twilight Zone and Wrathchild from Iron Maiden's 1981 album Killers. Quite good album cover on there. Look at that cover, fantastic. And here's the back as well. Yeah, fantastic. And last but not least, out of the singles we have... Now, this is very unusual one I found in here. I found a kiddie one in here. It's called Where Are You, Scooby-Doo and Mystery Incorporated. Scooby-Doo! Yeah. Here's this one. Well, anyway, that's the end of part one. Part two, I'm going to be moving on to the albums, to to my vinyl collection at the back. So, yep, well, anyway guys, I'll see you in part two. Peace.